Hey guys, what is up? We're back with another week. And unfortunately, it's kind of like a half and half happy and half sad. Because at least I got one more week of Call of the Night Season 2, but today marks the end of Windbreaker Season 2. And we didn't hear nothing from Aniplex, or I believe it's Wit Studio. Or is it A1? It's Wit Studio, right? It's probably Wit Studio that does this. We haven't heard any news in regards of a season 3. And the reason I'm asking for that is because we got introduced to a new character that's bleeding into another arc. We just wrapped up the Keel, which is the beginning of the season, and now we just finished with the Tsubaki and the district arc. And now we're dealing with Yamato and some other person that he was alluding to, because he has his eyes set on our son Sakura. What he wants to do with him, I can only assume he wants him to join him. But to do what? Against Furin of all places. Mind you, he is an ex-student. Same year as Umemiya and Tsubaki. But he left. I guess there was conflict of interest and that's why he was gone. And now they're having a meeting against the 4 kings, 4 devas, including the first year representatives. So this is how you know the situation is serious because of this guy. So let's see, how do they wrap up the finale of this season with Windbreaker Season 2, Episode 12. He looks so stressed. And then we got Nere shaking in his boots again. Why you look like you should have never been in high school? I mean, yeah, you should not be in no high school. You don't look like a high schooler. Whole grown man among 15 to 17-year-olds. This is the first time we really got into like parts of the town. Never seen the supermarket inside the supermarket. Well, we haven't seen that since season 1. I mean, if we're gonna have this meat, might as well fill my stomach. Not him just standing out there as guard dog. What? What? He's speaking. He ain't gonna speak to y'all. You're their classmates. Why you skipped it? Why? What the? Oh my gosh. He's gonna crush it. Watch it. Watch. 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 What did I tell you? Brother. Oh my god. I would have started writing him email. I would have slapped him. I feel like so I would have slapped him like, bro, what did I do to you? You see him giving the man stomach acid reflux, upsetting his stomach, guy and make him taking the pills. Not him drinking out the crushed cup. Yeah, it's time to explain. Yeah. Please do tell us more about him, please. Okay. I figured as much. I figured it was the old students. Yep. Why we're still talking about the second as this is old lore and not 2 years ago? Oh wow. Mm. He really get into this. Okay. Why you standing up and clapping? You- As if you weren't the one that was there when it happened. Oh my god. Why you making your face up like that? But 30! Huh? This is the first time we hearing him speak, bro. Oh. You speak too? Bro, I thought that was Maki and was Inumaki. Okay. Oh. Mm-hmm. Dang. So he was just like a walking nuke all over. Okay. Of course he's smiling. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured they couldn't meet middle ground with each other. Mm, yeah. Mm, that's if he didn't gather new forces. Mm. Oh, they didn't reject it. Okay, so they abandoned. Okay. Oh wow. Oh. Oh, y'all got beaten. Ooh. That's how bad he is. Oh no. Oh no. Were you guys not strong enough, or he found it boring for the fight? Oh no, not you holding the other. Oh, oh, damn. Okay. Mm. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, they like this order. You like order. They didn't like that. Okay. Mm. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Why would you go to them? This is why Yamato wants you. Oh my god. Okay, I'll take back what I just said. My son is growing and learning. Okay. The first ending? We love character growth. We love it. We love it. We love it. My son grew. We love it. He just need people to believe in him. Oh. Are you telling him to handle Endo? I'm scared. I'm scared. Why are you telling him to handle Endo? No. That was his group, not him. Who is that? Not even Nire knew who this person. Oh no. You never, huh? Umiya never beat this. Oh, nah. You never beat him? Oh, I pray to God they not teaming up with each other. But most likely they are. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, I'm doing this like I don't have earphones. Now you lighting up the firecracker on his forehead. No! Oh! 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 Oh no, you guys are in for a problem. You know the reason why I said it's going to be a problem with Takashi? His voice actor is Hiroshi Kamiya. The last redhead, and I'm not talking about that comedy, the one with the guy who's a psychic. No, 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 no. It was the redhead before him. I'm talking about Akashi Seijuro. If you know him from Kuroko no Basket, he was type insane. If you remember seeing season 2, when Kagami pulled up to the meeting with the Generation of Miracles and Kuroko, and Midorima had a pair of scissors in his. I mean, he calmed down. He calmed down. Trust me, he calmed down. But if you know Akashi from Kuroko no Basket, his personality, I see it with Takashi. Like Akashi was kind of cray cray. He went a little cray cray after middle school. Okay, due to reasons, but it's just like he ended up having a split personality. Like, this is why I say it's going to be a problem. Now they're saying the old fraction of Furin, mind you, that means Takashi is the same age as Umamiya in the other third years, right? So they came into the school and was enticed by how the school was run before. Furin was run as like they had obviously different groups, different fractions within their school, and they face off against many other fractions from different schools and areas. And it was always fights every single day. And so for Umamiya and his group to come in and to change the ties, it's meaningful to the point that like basically Takashi and Endo's group was uninterested and left of their own accord because it's just like it's no longer the Furin that we know. They prefer this conduct of recklessness, chaos wherever they go, do as they please, answer to no one. And obviously Umamiya is just like, no, you can't just go around hurting people and doing as you please, because at the end of the day there is consequences for your actions. So they were constantly butting heads in terms of their ideals and propositions. But the fact that Umamiya, who is technically right now the top of the school, for someone his own age to beat him and everybody else in the school, if I had to rank based on the information I got within these 2 episodes, 11 and 12, that would make Umamiya the third strongest in the school then. Because if Takashi beats Umamiya multiple times, and then Endo might be the second strongest. But then again, he did say they never were pitted up against each other. So I guess they would say they're both the second strongest, give or take, both of them. But if it comes push to shove, when the next arc does start, and is showing like basically that they're gonna come, it's a whole new fraction from Fuden, but they no longer align with Fuden, so they're cut off. Now we call it's no longer Fuden, it's Bofuden. So from now on, hopefully I remember by the time it's season 3, if anything, hold me to it. Keep this video as reference for holding me to that. But Bofuden versus whatever their new group, because I'm guessing their group, everybody has an insomnia or a tattoo of the similarities, and that's what led Endo to fall Takashi. Like, bro, when I really had to listen to the voice, all I saw was Akashi, bro. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's scary. That's actually scary. Because I knew what Akashi was like in Kuroko no Basuke before season 3. And he was not the nicest person. He really wasn't. He wasn't. And now you're telling me, and I'm guessing this is where it's going to lead, because as they say, Endo never had interest in nobody. The fact that he has interest in Sakura tells me that without a doubt he's trying to recruit Sakura, so hence why he's purposely making this agenda to now go against Bofuden and starting a matchup against each other to take Sakura and bring him to his group, because he finds similarities in Sakura that he found in himself. And clearly from the ending song, of course it's edited out for the YouTube version, but how he was looking up to Takashi, you can say the similarities of Sakura looking up to Umamiya. They're like two mirror versions of the same thing. So while Umamiya may represent more of like the sun for Sakura, Takashi represents the moon to Endo. Like, they follow different paths and everything. But the sun is warm, the moon is cold, but they have their beauties and all that stuff that entices people for different reasons. So yeah, I did not think, I mean, they gave a cameo, but I didn't know it was this dude. And then the voice just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. It fits. I don't know much about this dude, but just seeing how he looks, oh no, this is an Akashi 2.0. If he pulls out a pair of scissors, it's a wrap, but I know they're not going to do that. They're not going to go that low. They're not going to go that low, but the hands are ready to eat for everybody. So he beat up people all because he wanted to go and play with some fireworks and then pop the fireworks on the unconscious dude's forehead and lit it up. So that means next season, when it does eventually come out, I guess they're not going to go straight into it, because knowing the formula by now, they're not going to go straight into it. They may have a little buffer in between before they start that next major arc for this. So I'm guessing that's what's going to happen. There's a little buffer in between, and then the arc where it's going to be Bofuden versus the new fraction is going to commence. Now, again, I have not read the manga, okay? Again, I've only read volume 1 because I didn't get the other volumes, but only because I wanted to finish season 2, and that way I can go start reading the manga from there on. But if you guys already saw Windbreaker season 2, episode 12, what were your thoughts on it? Manga readers, how do you feel about this chapter versus the chapter or chapters it was adapted from? Nothing further than that. Should I anticipate for season? I know I should, but like, would you say season 3 is where we should really pay attention to Windbreaker or something if we didn't pay attention before? If it's your first time watching this, how do you feel about this season finale and the introduction of the newest character? What do you think he's going to bring to the ensemble of characters and the overall story? And again, I like to ask, what are you guys watching for winter 2026? And also, are you guys going to be watching, even though Windbreaker is not part of Jump, it's part of Kondansha, but with Jump Fest is kind of later this week, technically Friday and Saturday. So are you guys going to be watching it? I will not be doing a live reaction because unfortunately I have work. Yeah, I know, I work on the weekend, so I'll try to watch as much as I can, but there will be no live stream. The links are in the description box, so you guys go check it out. And I'm Kimmy-chan, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!